Mark Mosier from the United Combat Cane Federation, and we're at my school here, the Strong Tiger Dojo in Linden, Tennessee. And I had a few people ask me about doing some combat cane videos, and I figured, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start right from the very beginning. The ABCs. The ABCs are basically, you don't understand the words, you understand the ABCs. So we're going to start with the ABCs, and we're going to pick a cane, show you how to pick a cane and what cane's best for you. So the first start, we're going to start with this cane here. This cane here is basically, it's a medical cane. It is for people who are cane, they're all basically for people who are cane dependent. But this one here is, I see most of the people here with, that are cane dependent use one of these. It's metal, it's very hard, so it's going to hurt the body. The tip here can be used for striking the sternum, the groin, the face. There's a nice little tip right there. You also have a little curve here. You could probably come down on top of the collarbone or the neck. It's not very good for curving, for twirling. You can, but this is more for like cane dependent. It's adjustable, so you can go from the tall to smaller people. So that's the first cane. This one here is my personal cane. This one here was given to me by my first instructor in the cane, Soki DiPasquale Sr. He passed away quite a few years ago, and he gave me this cane. And what's great about this cane is it's light, it's strong, but at the same time, it has this edge right here. And what I like about the square edge is that when you strike somebody's bone, it's more energy into a smaller space. So it's going to create a lot of damage. And I really like this cane. It doesn't have much of a beveled tip on the crook, but I chose to leave it that way because it's his cane and I didn't want to disturb it in any way. So that's my personal. We have this one here, was given to me by a friend who visited China. This one here again has a nice little tip on the back, so that's good for striking different body parts along with the front here. This is one of the strongest woods. I don't remember what the name of the wood is, but this is one of the strongest woods there is. It's from China, and it has all these little bumps all over it. And this would be good for raking down the body parts, maybe striking different body parts, doing some crushes and some chokes. If you could find a cane like this, it's a great cane to use, but again, the twirling aspect of it is a little bit more difficult. So it's a good cane, but not one I would choose for beginners. This is actually my personal combat cane that I made. This one here is, if you can see the front here on the tip, it has a very sharp edge, and that sharp edge could be used for coming down on top of the collarbone, the neck. We use it for maybe even the hands. It's very hard, it's round, so striking, it's an oak wood, so striking the bones would definitely cause a lot of impact. You've got some ridges here for scraping and raking the body. Again, it's a very strong cane. This is something that I would recommend for a beginner. If you don't know where to get them, you can go right to Tractor Supply. That's how I got this cane that I had. We started from scratch. We found out what the height was comfortable on me, and I cut it down to the right length, and then I started adding all my different features. So when you do get a cane, one thing you definitely want to do is, if you can see that little bevel right there, you want to cut a 45 on that, so that way you can use that for coming down and causing a lot of pain into someone's collarbone. But other than that, that's pretty much the very beginning part, is choosing your cane, what you want it to look like. If you have any questions, you can always email me or message me, and I can help you along with that process. I can even make one for you if need be. But I think making your own cane is really important because it becomes part of you. It's something that you are going to be doing a lot with. So you want to make sure that it's almost put your touches on it. So it's a personal thing. So anyway, that's the beginning. That's starting the very beginning of our cane series. And if you have any questions, please give me a shout out. Thank you.